I have decided to make an experiment about launching coins on different platforms. And lately, Pump.fun released a DEX which is called Pump.SWAP. And I am going to compare launching a coin on PumpSwap or directly on Pump.fun. And I'm going to compare them and I will do exactly the same thing on both of these platforms. And I will compare the results in terms of profit and how complex it is or how easy it is, see if it's worth it or not. You get the point, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and check how the Pump or PumpSwap coins are doing right now. This one I've seen before, and right now I'm seeing something called GBTC. And what I'm seeing here is this dude made 28 Solanas. Probably he added like 20 Solanas in liquidity, and he made 8 Solanas, which seems like pretty good to me. So let's go ahead and search for more. See some other coins, do more research. This is the newest pairs on PumpSwap. So whenever you create your token, it's going to be there, and the snipers or the apes are just waiting for that new coin, just hanging around, and they will see your coin if you do it like as I do. And they have some, rules for it. There are some rules that you have to follow, and I'm going to show you the rules and all the stuff and all that. So this dude made 22 Solanas. I don't know how much he added, in the first place. I can't see it right now. I could see it on SoulScan, but just don't waste your time with that. So as you can see, people are making profits on PumpSwap. So I'm going to try to launch a coin on Pump.fun first, and then I'll do my launch on PumpSwap and see the difference. As you can see, most of the tokens are on PumpSwap right now, not like on Radium anymore. So I'm gonna copy that token, which is called ABC, and I'm going to get all the information from that token and how to do it. It's not crazy easy. So some token websites are charging money for that. So I'm going to show you like the really easy method, the easiest. So you got to go to SoulScan of the token and just copy their IPFS link, and then you'll get every information about the metadata. All right. So what do we actually need here is the logo. So we get their logo, save image as abc.jpg, and then what do we have here? We have their description and all the socials, right? So we can just take all the information from IPFS, and this is very, very, very easy. Do not pay for this step because some tools are charging money for that. I don't recommend that you pay any money for this kind of a process. It's just so easy that you could do it yourself. So I always use a notepad to work, cleanly, to keep everything neat and tidy. So I recommend that you take your notes on notepad. So we got every information that we need, like for example the website. So it's going to be like really, really easy, but we got to check the websites. If the websites have a contract address in it, you shouldn't use that website, right? Or like just don't give a link to the website, just ignore the website. So that is very, very important, because if you do, people will understand that you are just copying someone else's work, someone else's token, which is not a good way to do business. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start a new coin. I downloaded the image, so just upload it right here, and ABC as a ticker or symbol, whatever you may call it. And the name is going to be American Bitcoin Corp, the new standard in Bitcoin mining. I don't know, what this thing is about really. It's probably something, not really working that well. So whatever, But the website is, everything is going to be like the same, or just uh, just click on that button, and what you'll get is kind of like a pop-up menu or something like that, I guess, as I remember. Yeah, and put like 0.3, because I'm going to put or add 0.3 on Pump's web as well, because why I'm doing 0.3. So what's going to happen, they will give us like some amount of the tokens and we will see the result of it. All right. So there are some bots in it, like they're buying and selling these bots. They're kind of just screwing around. And what do we get after it? Yeah, they're just selling it like right away. I don't know how people make profits on this platform unless they're using bundlers, which is like, a next topic that I would like to touch, in future videos, maybe in 2 or 3, the next videos. So what we have here is we actually didn't make anything, right? And we just created a token on Pump.fun, and we kind of basically wasted our time. And also we paid some, just a small amount, but like we basically wasted our time. But like we basically wasted our time because there's tons of coins on Pump.fun, and your coin is not going to be one of the successful ones if you don't have any community or anything like that, because there are too many competitors. So what we have here is a special token creator tool called Aries Tools. You can check out the comments or the description below for the link. So why we're using this one is because this one doesn't show any errors or any warnings or anything like that. So when you just copy and paste every information, you just got to choose all the options. By the way, it's very important, if you don't choose the revoke, mint, freeze, and update, no one is going to buy your token. So you got to confirm, you have to tick all those boxes. This is the trickiest part. You got to put 20% of your token as liquidity on PumpSwap. So why we're doing this is because Dexscreener takes, as it's migrated from Pump.fun, because every coin on Pump.fun migrates with 20% as token liquidity. That's why we're doing it, like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn some of the tokens to get some trackers. They're tracking burns out there. There's bots. They're buying. They're selling. I've told you this before. If you create a token on Swap directly, they will look if you're burning it or not. That's like really important. So when you burn a small portion of the token, these bots, some freaks, some apes will see that, track that, and they will buy right after that. Okay, so we burnt that, and it's a successful transaction. So we are, you know, I skipped that part like 15 minutes just to show you the results here quickly. What happened is I got some buys at the beginning, and after I burnt that thing, it's just, there are just a lot more buys. And at the end of the day, what I have is around like 8.72 Solanas. So if you want to remove liquidity for, obviously for educational purposes here on YouTube, it's your choice. If you don't want to remove it, I understand and I appreciate you. You can market your coin if you believe in it, but if you're copying a token, I mean, it's your choice, obviously, but like, I'm not going to comment on this. It's just that, I'm going to, I'm going to calculate my profit here. So let's see, and I'll show you how much I made on this launch. So when I made this launch, like it's 125 as Solana's, which is like $850 for a quick 15 minutes or 10 minutes. So what I'm saying here is the conclusion of this video is, if you're going to create a token like with a really small effort, if you're not going to push it that much, I'm suggesting you launch it on PumpSwap instead of Pump.fun. And you could use that tool. This one is not working, not throwing any red errors, so no problems here. If you see any tools throwing red errors, it could be malicious or it could drain your wallet. Just be careful out there, man. Please avoid using those tools because most of them really are just drainers out there, and this one is not basically what it is. Okay, so that's it for me today. If you have any questions, you could just drop a comment below. Don't forget to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And that's it. And take care of yourself. Thanks for watching, and peace out.